What's going on, everyone? Welcome into the Cleveland Browns Report Closet Edition. We're out of studio space at Chat Sports, so me and producer Marsh got some lights, a camera, and set up shop in the back room to talk about the Jerome Ford selection for the Cleveland Browns at pick number 156. And we're going to check out a trade that took place because Troy Hill is going back to where he came from. He's going back to the LA Rams. We'll update you on that, kind of the second half of the show. But let's talk about we got the trade details. Thank you, producer Marshall. So, Troy Hill goes for a future fifth-round pick, and this makes the Martin Emerson pick make a lot more sense. Like I said, we'll talk more about that kind of the second half of the show. But let's give the spotlight to the new member of the Cleveland Browns 2022 NFL Draft Class, Jerome Ford, a running back out of Cincinnati. Another pick that's like for the future. You know, I don't expect to see Jerome Ford get much touches this year. He's got a lot of people above him between Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and Dearness Johnson. But you've also got some expiring contracts coming up in Kareem Hunt, in Dearness Johnson. So I think this is Barry looking at it of, hey, I'd rather not have a rookie running back be my RB2 next season. Let's let Ford learn and practice, become a pro, and take over most likely for Kareem Hunt after next year. The scouting report on him offers big playability. He had 19 or 21 touchdowns in the American Athletic Conference last season. That was a conference leading count right there. A one-year wonder with light tread, which can be good and bad. What does that mean? Doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on him, light mileage, but also a little inexperience. 6 fumbles off 316 touches for the Bearcats last season. You got to go, you got to get some duct tape, right? And you got to just go full on, what's the show called? Friday Night Lights and just tape it to his arm, right? You got to have that awful scene happen for him. All right. More on Jerome Ford, though. We'll get you some of the latest buzz around him, what the experts are saying on this guy. But what my kind of initial thought here was, actually, let's go to NFL.com's Lance Zierlein. I like this. Let's see what he had to say about Jerome Ford, and then you'll listen to me. Well-built back with NFL size and athletic ability, but the vision and creativity are just okay. Ford lacks the desired instincts and recognition of run lane development, but he's fast, strong, and athletic. He has the tools to find yards with those traits. We've got the stats here. Like I said, we're working out of a closet right now. So shout out to producer Marshall for putting all this together. 1,300 yards last season, 19 rushing touchdowns. That is insane right there. And what's interesting about Jerome Ford, and I wish I probably mentioned this a little earlier, which is pro comp, no one else but Kareem Hunt. This is clearly a Kareem Hunt replacement to a T. Hunt turning 27 years old, entering the last year of his contract. It just, I don't know, the writing seems to be on the wall that the Browns and Hunt are entering the last year of this marriage, and after that they will go their separate ways and just reset, go younger, go cheaper with Jerome Ford. I kind of thought that might be the plan when they put the tender on Dearness Johnson was, hey, maybe he could take over from Hunt after next season. Let's keep him around. I want to keep him on my roster. But I think that was Barry just going, hey, we've got some money, and you're really good at football. Let's not let you leave this program because we know Nick Chubb can get nicked up from time to time, miss a game or here, and we saw what you were able to do on Thursday Night Football against the Broncos, and going off like 136 yards, should have been 2 touchdowns. So I think that's what the play was for Johnson. And now Ford, you pick him because, well, you want to have Kareem Hunt, a replacement, lined up and not have to go with a rookie running back. And if that doesn't work out, all of a sudden you're like, damn, we don't have that lightning and thunder running back duo we've had for the last few seasons between Chubb and Hunt. So grade the pick for me. A, B, C, D, or F. I get it that maybe running back wasn't the biggest need, and Jerome Ford is going to be an RB4 this season. So he won't have much of an impact on this season. Maybe you wanted to go get someone who could have a bigger impact right now, but I like the pick by Barry. I'll give it like a B minus. I'm not just handing out A's easily for no good reason, but I think Jerome Ford, it's going to be easy to evaluate this pick when he actually gets a chance to really get some meaningful minutes. For now, we don't have that opportunity, right? We don't know what Jerome Ford's going to look like until next season, most likely. This is a play for the future. This is thinking down the line right here. And so we'll wait and see. We'll let the jury wait and come back in 2024. All right? Everyone, mark your calendars. Set a reminder. DM me on Twitter. What do you think about the pick in 3-4 years? Guys, we are less than 100 subscribers away from 1,000 subs. Appreciate everyone that's already joined the channel. If you haven't and you want Browns coverage for free, hit that big red button. It's right below me. And subscribe today. Also, follow us on Rumble. If you don't like YouTube, that's not your thing. No worries. We're all friendly here at the Cleveland Browns Report. I got the link in the comments and the description. Follow us over there for more Browns video coverage. Second half of the show, let's talk about Troy Hill. The trade with the Rams. He goes back to a familiar team. Hill signed last season for the Browns on a 2-year contract. Had that scary injury in the Patriots game. And I thought he was kind of done for the season. Then he returned, I think, for the Ravens game. Was that Monday Night Football? Sunday Night Football. Lamar threw 4 picks, and we still found a way to lose. That was infuriating. But a 5th-round pick in return, yeah, that's fine for me. Listen, you lost a lot of draft capital to get Deshaun Watson. So any moves you make to get picks back, I'm kind of all for, especially when you're drafting Martin Emerson. Now, here's what's interesting. The natural, thought of progression is, Martin Emerson's going to be your slot corner, because that was Troy Hill. Not really. Martin Emerson's not a slot corner. He's a lengthy dude. He's not, a jackrabbit. He's not one of those little smaller fits that's got great quickness and acceleration and speed over the middle like the slot receivers tend to have. He's an outside corner. So the next train of thought is, all right, you're going to move Greg Newsome inside? You're going to trust A.J. Green as your starting nickel? I'm going to trust A.B. and Stefanski to figure it out. I don't think they went down this rabbit hole without thinking a couple steps ahead, going, oh, shoot, we have a bunch of outside corners. Who's going to play in the inside? Because Joe Woods loves to throw nickel and dime packages. He's not about a boring 4-3 defense with just 2 corners and a Tampa 2 defense. No, he wants to get a bunch of DBs on the field, and you have that flexibility when you pick up Martin Emerson. And you've also got Greedy Williams. I guess maybe Greedy could go a slot, but I always thought he was more of an outside corner, too. I think what we're going to see in August in training camp is everyone but Denzel Ward line up, and we're going to figure out who our slot corner is going to be. Maybe they'll find someone in free agency after the draft. We still got some more picks coming, so I don't know. Let's ask this question to wrap up the show. Do you like trading away Troy Hill? Y for yes, N for no. We didn't have much tape on him. I'm looking at Troy Hill's stats. 49 tackles, 2 sacks. I remember, I remember the game. Was it the Bears game? No, I don't think it was the Bears game where Troy Hill got in the backfield and made some nice sacks. All right, it'll come to me after the show, of course, because it always does once you're off camera. But Y for yes, N for no. Let me know. Subscribe down below. That way you stay in the know on everything related to the Browns in the 2022 NFL Draft. All right, that's going to do it for us on today's show. Stay tuned because we're going to have Browns draft grades. When day 3 is all said and done, you'll want to see what the red pen looks like for Andrew Berry and company. So we'll catch up with you later here on the Cleveland Browns Report.